Okay, BB40 here with another little video on the Zombie Rush update, their 10-year anniversary update. I did a live stream where I went for my 75 missions in order to get this Molotov cocktail. And I may have misled anybody who watched that video about the strength of the Molotov and how well it works. I don't know if they've since modified it to make it a little stronger, but I did go back and look at my video again. I did notice some zombies were dying, but they were dying with the initial explosion, like that one there. And I was used to playing recall zombies. I was a pyro soldier, and when you're the pyro, you get Molotov cocktails, and when you throw them at the zombies, they don't kill any zombies right away with any explosion. What they do in that game is they simply, catch all the zombies on fire that run through the Molotov that you just threw, and they'll just keep burning and burning and burning until they die. And to me, that's the way a Molotov is supposed to work. It's not supposed to have any initial damage when you throw it. It's not like a exploding bomb that would kill anything right away. But once something catches fire, it'll stay on fire until it dies. I mean, that's what I was thinking should happen when watching, Zombie Rush, me throwing these Molotovs at the zombies. I was expecting them to keep burning and burning until they died, like in recall zombies. So anyway, but it does turn out that going back and reviewing the video and plus doing this new one here, I noticed that not only do you get that initial explosion, but it does actually continue to do some damage when they run through the fire and they running around burning. They are still losing some health, and some of them might even actually die while they're on fire. So this thing, the Molotov cocktail, is stronger than I initially believed it was. It is a better weapon than what I initially may have indicated in my live stream video. So I want to do this video to show that it actually is it's actually a fun weapon. It's fun to use, fun to play with, especially in these different maps like Space Station, Space Nox, and this one, the spaceship, where you can jump really high. You just keep jumping around and dropping the Molotovs down on top of them. And that time it just bounced off the zombies and went over in the corner. I've had that happen quite a bit. I might throw it down on top of the zombies, it'll hit one in the head and it'll go flying off somewhere. It doesn't explode on the zombies, it has to hit the floor to explode. Now the other problem, which I did not have in this video, is a lot of times you'd throw a Molotov and it wouldn't do anything. It wouldn't even explode. You just get a little puff of smoke and it wouldn't go off. But this time, every time I threw it, it worked. It exploded and caught the zombies on fire. So I think they did an update that made it stronger and more effective, and that's what you're seeing here in this video here. Because pretty much it went way over there and it lit on fire. I mean, I was aiming right at the zombies, but it bounced off one and just flew over on the side over there. Just bounced off their heads. So I'm trying to get to a position where I could drop it at their feet. Try to throw it at an angle and get it at their feet. But I am, like I said, I was expecting it to keep burning and burning and burning until the zombies died. It just doesn't do that. It only burns for about maybe 10 seconds, if that. And then the fire goes out and there's no more damage being... no, the zombies not being damaged anymore by it because the fire just goes out. Which I'm still kind of disappointed that it doesn't keep burning and burning and doesn't keep burning until it kills the zombie. Because it's kind of funny to watch the zombies running around on fire all the time. You see that in Zombies Recoil. They'll just run around on fire, chasing after you. But this is just a different animal here. It just works a little differently the way they set it up in this game. So, but it is a pretty cool weapon to use. It's called equipment. Like you have to get so many equipment kills. Sometimes it's one of your missions. And now another thing I noticed, and I'll show this later on in the video, is that when you set the zombies on fire, if you shoot them and kill them while they're on fire, it counts as an equipment kill. Because that's what I found out in later on when I had to meet one of these mission objectives. I had to kill like 25 or 35 zombies or something with the equipment. And I was setting them on fire, and I was shooting them, and they were dying, and it was going as credit toward the equipment kills. So as long as they're on fire and you shoot them, you'll get the credit as an equipment kill. So I thought that helped out a lot in completing a lot of these equipment objectives, missions. So just remember that if you have to, if you have the Molotov, you have to get 75 missions under your belt. You have to complete 75 missions in order to get the Molotov cocktail, and you'll get it automatically when you complete the 75 missions. You can just switch to it from your hand grenade to the Molotov. Now this is a spaceship map, and here I'm showing what I'd like to do at the beginning of the game. Lower rounds, I'll just sit here and down this end of the ship down here and just shoot the zombies as they come down the ramps and come down the sides, and you can pretty much dodge them and move around them and just keep shooting them. So this is one of the places where I'll start off killing zombies, and initially in this map. Now when I did this, I ran this map all the way up to round 130. Just wanted to see how far I could go, and after a couple hours of playing I was getting tired and just made some dumb mistakes and died at round 130. So I pulled out my band hammer and I couldn't quite, I couldn't get my, hit my shift key in time to, because when I use the band hammer I like to always be looking forward at the zombies. So I'll hit my shift key, and I'm drawing a blank on the word here, but it sets up your player so it's always facing forward. No matter which way you turn or run or backwards or forwards, you're always facing forward. So kind of like a shift lock. So I do that with the band hammer all the time because it helps a lot if you're using any melee weapon to turn on your shift lock and have yourself always facing the zombies. You don't want them on your back. When you turn, you don't want to be turning your back to them. You want to keep your front always facing the zombies. So whatever melee weapon you use, turn on your shift lock, and so you're always facing the same direction. You're always facing the zombies. Now, this is the first boss that came out, and he's just a king boss. He's usually always the first one that comes out. And sometimes you get a mission where you have to kill 5 king bosses to complete the mission. I've had all 3 bosses as mission objectives. The slime and the phantom boss, I've had to kill so many of them to complete that mission. So now I'm going to my staff. Since I'm down here on this end, I want to be able to shoot the zombies all the way up that ramp. And the staff is better at long distance shooting, so I'm just pulling out my staffs and play more at this end down here, killing zombies up here. So I can shoot all the way up that ramp and kill them, because the staff is really accurate in long distance. But next what I'm going to show is what I like to do sometimes, still at lower, not the early waves, but once I get like past wave 20 or 25 and the zombies are coming more frequently, a little quicker, I like to go up to the very forward end of the ship, up on the bridge up there, and shoot them from up there. I'll show you that here in a second when I get up there. I like doing that because you can shoot with the staff. You can shoot all the way down and kill zombies as they're coming around that middle partition wall there. You can see all the way down there and kill zombies all the way down there as they're coming up. Now I have to zoom in a little bit so I don't have the windows look like I'm looking through the windows, because then you end up just shooting the windows. So you can see, you can see all the way down to the end down there. Any zombies that come around that corner, you can hit most of them with the staff from up here. And I'll play in this, maybe this room, this strategy here till about round 40. It's usually good for me playing by myself. I'm trying to get myself positioned. If you're to the right side of the middle, the zombies come around the right side and you don't see them. So I like to be over on the left, a little bit more left of center. And I'm not in that position yet. So I'm looking down, and the zombies come around the right side. There's one that just came around the left side. So the guys that spawn in here, and these low rounds, they don't do a whole lot of damage if they hit you. You get plenty of time to kill them without taking much damage at all. So I'm going to try to shift myself around again, get over to the left side a little bit more. Take a look down the right there, and try to get myself turned around to where I can fire my staff all the way down there. See how they're coming around the left side down there now? So sometimes what I have to do is, again, I'll hit shift lock, get myself facing forward so I can aim down that way. And still, I'm over to the right side again. I still didn't quite get myself positioned where I want it to be. But you see here, I finally got myself where I wanted to stand. And you can see all the zombies all coming around the left side down there, on the left side of that center partition wall. And I just pick them off way down there. So I'll do this for a while. As you see, it's wave 35. So I'll do this, through the 30s mostly, until I get to maybe about wave 40 or a little before, a little after. And another thing I like to do, I'll show you now. I'm going to run up to another spot where I'd like to set up for a strategy. It's in the upper deck, upper level. And I'll show you that here when I get up there. You can actually hide behind a wall and shoot through the wall. It throws most of the smaller zombies off track of you. They kind of get stuck on the other side of the wall, but the brutes will still come around the wall. So if you do this, the strategy here, I recommend you kill the brutes first when you see them, and not worry about the little guys until they stop piling up in front of you, and then you can start taking them out. But you want to get the brutes out of the way first, because the brutes will come right around the wall. There's one thing I noticed, which I don't understand why they gave the new king bosses a different tracking AI. It's much better than the regular AI they have in the game, and I don't understand why they don't just give this much better AI, tracking AI, to all the zombies, and not just the kings or the boss zombies. And you'll notice that when the next boss comes out and I fight him, I did another video, first video I did here on this new update. You watch that and you watch how the bosses, I think I even mentioned in that video, how the bosses can find you no matter what. They don't get stuck anywhere. They keep tracking you down. They might occasionally get stuck against a wall a long way off if you're really far away from them. But once they get close to you, they really zero in on you, and you can't shake them. So, but anyway, you can see how the little zombies are getting stuck outside. So I just mostly kill the brutes and the ones that come up behind me. Kill those guys first. And then you can just shoot all the way down this hallway here and kill any zombies coming up the hallway after you. And you can see I've done this all the way up to it's wave 68 here. I think I go a little bit past wave 70. Now here's where I was telling you, if you set the guys on fire, I have an objective, a mission to kill so many zombies with the equipment, Molotov being an equipment or hand grenade being an equipment. So I'm throwing them out here just to try to meet that objective. And what I found, the very last zombie I killed, I go back over to the wall again, and I just throw the Molotovs on the wall. The zombies come up and they get themselves lit on fire. And the last one's a skeleton. I kill it, and as soon as I kill that skeleton that's on fire, I kill it with my gun. It says I completed the objective. So that's what clued me in that if you shoot zombies while they're on fire, it counts as an equipment kill. So if you have an objective to kill, a mission to kill so many zombies with the equipment, and you've gone far enough that you have the Molotov cocktail, just set them on fire and shoot them. You'll get the credit toward your mission of killing so many zombies with the Molotov. Now here's another slime boss, and I'm just going to keep jumping around and shooting him until he dies. It's wave 70. Yeah, slime boss, he has He has a slime cannon. He has his own band hammer that he swings at you, which I've been knocked around a few times. And he has this weird, like a mist or a fog that he shoots out around him that'll knock you away from him. I don't know if it does much damage, but it does knock you away. If you're inside there, it'll knock you out of that radius, that circle. So he's switching between his gun and his hammer, but I finally killed him, hit him enough times with my paint gun. So I'm going to work on that equipment objective again here. I'll show you. I'm going to get back in my corner eventually. And knock the zombies away from me first. Get too many of them coming after me. I'm looking for a break when I can get over there. Here we go. So I'm just going to start throwing Molotovs again and setting them on fire and shooting them. And you'll see when one of these skeletons comes around, I shoot him, and that says I completed my mission. So I thought that was an interesting thing that even though I'm shooting my gun, it's because the zombie was on fire, it counted as an equipment kill. That's going to happen, I think, with this next skeleton you see. So I got 32 dead out of 45. I got to kill another 13. So kill a few more here, the ones that get on fire. And they're all adding up to my my total kills, equipment kills. I think I was able to stay. I'll show you. I'm going to end up fighting another boss zombie up here. So I was able to stay in this, pretty much in this area, and fight these guys till about wave 80 or 81. See that one there? I just killed that skeleton, and that completed my equipment kills. He was on fire. So last thing we do, since this does start getting, about wave 80, they get so many zombies up here, they just keep coming around the corner and getting stronger and faster, and it's harder to maintain this this strategy here at higher waves. So what I end up doing, you see that here shortly, I'm going to go downstairs. I was going to activate my speed coil and just bounce downstairs after I killed this zombie here, this boss. I'm trying to hit him as much as I can as he's coming up here at me. And not worry about the little zombies, so they're just getting stuck on the other side of the wall right there. They're not coming around after me yet. But he pushes them all around and blasts me. I gotta get out of there, pull out my hammer, because it's just getting too dangerous. Oh, I did kill him finally. So I'm just gonna put on my speed coil and head downstairs. And what I can show you for this last strategy on these high waves is to do a lot of this seeking, a lot of jumping and bouncing around to avoid the zombies. And you have to use these little observation decks that are sticking out here. You use those to your advantage to slow the zombies down and keep them off of you. But right now I'm going to just pretty much bounce around here for the next boss that comes out and kill him out here in the open by just jumping around. Oh, I'll get myself stuck in there if I'm not careful. Oh, I like it when I see a wraith brute come out. I like to kill him with my hammer because you get twice the XP. He's like, it's only 24,000 XP if you shoot him with your gun, but you get 48,000 XP if you kill him with a band hammer. So most of the time, whenever I see a wraith brute, I'll just pull my hammer out and try to kill him with the hammer. So now the other zombies, now the boss is coming out. I'm just going to keep swinging my hammer and kill him with the hammer, I think, this time. The big advantage to the hammer is it keeps restoring your health. There he comes. It's going to be a battle of banhammers. Going to fight the... See how he just knocks me away with that mist he sends out? But I don't know if it did much damage, if any at all. You see he's starting to take some damage now. I'm hitting him with my hammer. That time he hit me, sent me up to the roof. There goes that mist again. He just pushed me away. It did. I don't know if he took a little of my health or I just lost some health there because I got hit by zombies. And I gotta finish him off now. Yeah, I got him that time. Alright, new wave. I'm gonna go back to my gun, I believe. As soon as I get a moment to switch. I'm going to skip ahead to wave 109 for the next boss and show you how I run off, stay ahead of him, which worked for the wave 110 boss and the wave 120 boss. In wave 130, it wasn't even the boss that killed me, it was all the other zombies. There's just too many of them, it's hard to run away from them all the time. But again, I think they did modify did some some bug fixes with the Molotov. I don't know if they fixed the problem with the banhammer yet. It didn't act up. I didn't use it a lot in this particular run here, so it didn't go out on me. But 9 out of 10 times I've played this game since the update, my banhammer will just stop working. It'll be fine for a little while. Sometimes it'll last longer than other times, but it always ends up where it just stops working. It doesn't send the zombies flying anywhere anymore. So this way, with all the zombies and the boss after me, I decided to just run and use these little observation decks as obstacles. I ended up taking some damage and losing a lot of health, so I figured I had to run. I couldn't keep bouncing around here because any little hit from any zombie at any time just drains your health a lot quicker now up at these higher rounds. So, time to run. I didn't lose a lot of health yet, but I just wanted to show how this strategy can help you a lot. If you can just jump over these railings, these overhangs here, these observation decks. Just keep jumping over them, and they block a lot of the zombies to get them off your tail. But you got to keep shooting. Because one time I did this, I ran out of time. I didn't kill enough zombies in time. So I'm going to take some more shots at him. I took a lot of damage there all of a sudden. There's several brutes in there, and they all hit me at about the same time. I almost completely died there. Down to, what was it, 15% health? So I got to run. I got to get away from them. If you get in too much trouble, you can just, if you have the speed coil, you can always put that on and get yourself some distance from the zombies. I get some more shots in on him again. Gotta keep weakening him. Gotta keep working on him. See, it's getting down to 40 seconds, less than 40 seconds now. I got 2 more zombies I gotta kill before the round ends. There you go. I gotta get out here and kill him. He's still got a lot of health. Almost got me pinned in the corner there. So I'm going to do another live stream here. I'm going to try to get to level 18,000. Getting very close to it. I'll probably do another live stream, I don't know, maybe sometime next week. Either Monday or Wednesday probably, the best days for me to live stream. So he just needs a few more hits. There he is, he's dead now. That was completing a mission on killing so many slime bosses. I don't know how many missions I have under my belt now. I think I'm over 110 now. So the next equipment bomb you get is the sticky bomb, I think they call it, a pipe bomb, which I think is a sticky bomb. You throw it and it attracts the zombies to it before it goes off. I gotta work on getting that one. I need to complete 150 missions to get that one. Maybe one of these days I might get that candle beans. You get to complete 300 missions to get the candle beans. So anyway, I appreciate everybody checking this out. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. Subscribing doesn't cost anything, doesn't hurt you in any way. And I recommend subscribing to any YouTuber, any video that you watch. If you like the videos that anybody puts out, just subscribe. Help them out a little bit. That's what I do. Anytime I watch videos and I like them, I just subscribe to that person to help them out. Anyway, thanks again for checking out the video. Appreciate it. And stay tuned. I'll be doing more, hopefully. Bye.